Hello everybody and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on the air on YouTube. Brooks Hill going to be flying solo tonight. I know that we were excited about a very special guest color commentator, but unfortunately they came down with some sickness as well. So hopefully everybody takes this time during the cold part of the year and as we approach the holiday season to make sure you're taking care of your bodies. Wash your hands as much as you can. Use hand sanitizer. We don't want to spread anything going on right now. So just going to be me hanging out with you, the viewers at home, live on YouTube all night long. I do have the YouTube chat pulled up right here on my phone, which is directly behind my game notes for tonight. So we'll be interacting with you guys all night long. One, so I don't lose my sanity tonight, talking to myself in a very quiet Black Bears office, even though it is decorated for the holiday seasons, and two, because it's fun to hear unique questions and perspective from the people who are the main reason that we get to do this great thing called hockey, and that is you, the Black Bears fans, and we thank you for being a part of tonight's broadcast. It's another edition of the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. You can schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148 today. The Black Bears were winners last night, and it's all thanks to their power kill. That's right, the power kill. They go 9 for 9 on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, propelling themselves up to second in the FPHL, only behind the Carolina Thunderbirds at 86%. Power play, second in the FPHL at 23%. They're only behind the Watertown Wolves for the time being. Watertown having a little bit of trouble tonight with the Thunderbirds down in Winston-Salem, but more on that when we get to the intermission. We're going to take a quick timeout, folks. Come back. We'll have the Court Jester Athletic Club injuries and scratches tonight. Also, tonight's goaltending matchup as the Black Bears make a switch in net. All that and more coming up right after this, live here on YouTube.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight here on the YouTube broadcast. Taking a quick peek over at the camera real quick. Looks like the teams are getting ready to make their way out onto the ice. This will be the second and final time that the Black Bears go to Danville, Illinois this season to take on the Dashers Hockey Club. Last night they were victorious by a final score of 6-2 in the inaugural matchup at the David S. Palmer Arena. They were led by Scott Romekers, who finished the night with 2 goals and an assist. Also, Austin Thompson with a goal and assist. Same with Tyson Kirkby. CJ Stubbs got back in the goal column as well, and Nick Poirier also picked up his second point of the season from the blue line. He was the only defender, in fact, to have an assist in last night's contest. So let's take a look at tonight's lineup for the Black Bears. Injuries and scratches brought to you by our good friends over at the Court Jester Athletic Club, Binghamton's premier fitness facility. Not too many changes in the subtraction column. However, the Black Bears add forward Josh Fletcher back into the lineup tonight as the Black Bears will roll with 11 forwards and 5 defensemen. So 11 forwards, 5 defensemen. The defensemen will be Dakota Bond, Dan Stone, Jesse Anderson, Emerson Emery, and Nick Poirier. We saw those same 5 defensemen rotate around the clock last night. Josh Fletcher is going to move into the center position with the third line, and we will see a heavy rotation between the bottom 5 forwards tonight, with the extra player being Josh Fletcher coming back into the lineup. So this will be Fletcher's second game of the season. Big news that was posted on social media today, but I think fans might have figured it out a day early due to it coming through the waiver wire last night. Black Bears forward Don Oliveri called up tonight, and he is playing right now with the Reading Royals in the in the ECHL. They're the AA affiliate of Don's hometown Philadelphia Flyers. Don had not played for the Royals in his previous stint in the ECHL, so playing for the hometown affiliated team is quite the night, and I know Don's enjoying it. He's with his family. They are there at the game against the Wheeling Nailers, so we want to wish Don and his wife the best of luck and hope they're enjoying a good time on the ice and in the stands. A couple of changes for the Dashers here tonight as they have one of their new players, Bohdan Zinchenko, and you might recognize that name, folks. That's because he just got traded from the Danbury Hat-Tricks, was not available to play last night. He's going to slot into the top line tonight along with Brandon Stoychevsky, another former Hat-Trick, and Yegor Kabatayev on that top line. One change in net. Parker Rutherford is starting in goal for the Dashers. I actually should say two, because Nolan Egbert is also starting in net for the Black Bears tonight. Nolan Egbert comes into the game with a 5-1-1 record, a .385 goals against average, and a save percentage of .869. Rutherford stats on the other side, he's 0-7-1, searching for his first win of the season. Goals against average is at .512, and save percentage at .895. Dashers tend to give up more shots on goal when they are playing in front of Rutherford. So we'll see if that habit stays on track. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back, get you ready with the BAE Systems opening faceoff. We want to thank you for tuning in to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Puck drop is right around the corner, folks, so don't go anywhere. Black Bears hockey coming up right after this.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit RomanAcresVet.com for more information.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. It looks like the teams are getting ready to take the ice at the David S. Palmer Arena once again here. Brooks Hill and his wild hair flying solo tonight. I've been wearing a knitted hat all day, so of course my hair was not going to look good, Gary. Thank you for chiming in on the YouTube chat. All night long, we're going to be interacting with you guys on YouTube tonight, so we have a lot of things to talk about. And I'm not just talking to myself the entire night. Bobby Gross hanging out with us in the office, acting as security, and also helping us set up and tear down the equipment tonight as well. So big thanks to Bobby hanging out with us up here in the Black Bears office. Let's go ahead and transition out onto the ice so everybody gets excited that they're not looking at me anymore. Black Bears and Dashers getting ready to line up, and it is not your eyes deceiving you. It is a little bit of fog clogging up the lens for just a second, and you can see that on the far side of the wall. We're watching the Dashers live stream here in Binghamton from Illinois. Devin Dobick is the voice of the Dashers Hockey Club, and he's providing live commentary that I can hear based off natural sound with my other computer that we have positioned just off camera. And it looks like the Black Bears are going to start the period on the power play. Looks like we had a infraction off a warm-up, so already the Black Bears with the same amount of power play time that they had last night. Binghamton did not get a power play until the 2:18 mark of the third period last night, and it looks like tonight, based off the way that things are looking, that they already have a dasher in the penalty box. And now, I think the officials just sorting everything out. BAE Systems opening face-off. About to be underway as soon as they get things situated. And on our end, I can hear Devin talking about Cyril Nagurski, the former Black Bear, spending too much time on the ice after the conclusion of the warm-up period. So, Binghamton will start on the man advantage. And now, Binghamton is just looking to line up. Sorry about this, folks. We're also doing some live producing going on right now as well. Coach Sherwood, you can see on your screen, trying to lead the guys back to victory here as we get ready to get underway. So Connor McAnanimal with the night off. Last night, McAnanimal made 26 saves, picking up his 9th win of the season. Unfortunately, for C-Mac, he's going to have to wait another weekend till next weekend when the Black Bears are back at home for the opportunity to earn his 10th of the year. So they turn back to Nolan Egbert tonight in between the pipes. He's searching for his 6th victory of the season. While on the other side of things, Parker Rutherford is searching for his 1st win of the season. Looks like the puck is dropped, and we are officially underway here from the David S. Palmer Arena. Dakota Bond will drop it back for Cam Clark, who comes flying in. In fact, the Black Bears do start on the power play for a delay of game warm-up violation. Romikers will settle it down just below the goal line, and finally we are in action here. Dakota Bond quarterbacking this power play unit. Looks to be the only defenseman out there for the Black Bears. Thompson got tied up against the half wall with it, but Romikers able to pick it back out. Beautifully held in by Bond, and Nick Gullo was right in his face, flying into the zone. Kirkby's first shot of the game, absorbed by the defenseman, out in front of Rutherford. Played around the half wall again, held in at the blue line by Bond. Kirkby just outside of the dots, able to throw it up, and this one gets deflected back up towards the blue line. It'll hop over the stick of Bond. Binghamton with a quick re-entry, though. Clark hammers a slap shot, sails wide. Romikers now keeping the play over to Kirkby, tries a low-angle shot. It's denied and then swept up by the Dashers' defense. Binghamton will change, and the second unit rolls out as Nolan Egbert knocks down that loose puck and sets it back up for Dan Stone. So, Yates comes into the zone flying, moving east to west. He's stripped of the puck by Kabatayev, and this one is shot and it deflects into the benches. So we have a stoppage with 8:32 left to go here in the opening period. So face off one back to Dan Stone. Stone tries a touch pass in the middle for Yates. He's got a lot of operating room and slides underneath Rutherford, but bailed out by the defenseman in the last second. That's the game's most dangerous chance so far here, as the Black Bears still have 15 seconds of power play time to work with. Yates robbed right on the doorstep. Got past the goalie, but could not get past the defender, making a desperation save at the goal line. Final push for the Black Bears as penalty time is just about up. We're back to 5-on-5, so Binghamton goes over 1 on the man advantage after an early power play to start tonight's contest. All of Binghamton goals last night, however, came at even strength. So all 6 come at 5-on-5. We'll see if the next goal here in the first one will be even strength as well. Yates holds it in at the line, working it down low to Stubbs, back on the goal sheet last night. Steffen's shot, kicked away with a purpose by Rutherford, falls into the corner. And circling back around now with the puck is Metienne. Metienne able to get it out to the neutral zone, but Dakota Bond will just fling it right back out. Binghamton tries a re-entry, but Gavin Yates has to do the smart thing and peel back into his own side. Team's fighting for control of the puck right now. In the neutral third, as you get a look at Josh Fletcher applying some pressure on the forecheck, leads to a takeaway. And now Fletcher and Bond come across the line with each other. Fletcher dropping it back for Bond. Far side to Poirier, hammers a slap shot, it goes off the glass, it's wide. Mott reversing it down low in the cycle. Also seeing Chris Mott for the first time tonight. Last night, the third line did an excellent job, along with Caden Henry and Zach Sirota, generating pressure on the forecheck. Here's Sirota now. He's able to get this puck deep, down to Mott, looking for a touch pass to Fletcher. It's intercepted by the Dashers, and away they come. This is Zinchenko wearing 17 in black. His first game with the Dashers. Same color scheme as his old team, the Danbury Hat Tricks. Just a new logo on the front of the chest. Stoichevsky had to re-enter the zone, but he did so too quickly. This is offsides against the Dashers with 16 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the FW Webb Company first period. FW Webb Company located at 62 Griswold Street in downtown Binghamton. You can visit them online anytime at fwweb.com. So Binghamton now comes right back into the zone. Kirkby on the backhand, trying to glide it over to Thompson. Knocked away by Rutherford, the goaltender. Falls right back into the corner. Thompson's first bid up to the blue line was blocked. Second opportunity held in temporarily by Jesse Anderson, but then kicked out of the zone by the Dashers on the forecheck. Look out, Soloff coming in for a breakaway, and Egbert made the save. Big two-pad stack by Nolan Egbert for his first save of the contest. Talk about being ready and starting on time. Nolan Egbert, dazzling save here early. Now a takeaway. Clark centering up for Thompson, tipped it just wide as it flirted through the blue paint. Thompson applying pressure on the forecheck. Dashers trying to grab an early lead here in this one, and they came oh so close. Gagnon will just fire it in deep and peel off for a line change as the defenseman goes off to the back door. Stubbs now ahead for Anderson, 2-on-2. Anderson out wide, circling back, waiting for some more friends to join the party. Goes cross-ice looking for Yates. In stride, it'll hop over his stick, and the Dashers carry it out into the offensive zone. Fisher, cross-ice pass in the skates of Yates, and now Yates and Stubbs will work a two-man game to get the puck into the offensive side. Yates on the backhand, couldn't connect with Steffen. On the near side post, this one elevated back out through the neutral zone. Binghamton will regroup on their own side of the ice and try again. Getting a look at Dan Stone crossing over with Steffen, and that pass a little handcuffed for Steffen. He can't make a play on it, so Binghamton retreats, and they will try this breakout once again. Stubbs' pass partially blocked, and a snake eyes looking pass as he wasn't looking at his target, and Gavin Yates, nice touch passing on the return feed, looking for Stubbs. Unfortunately, comes away as C.J. Stubbs and Gavin Yates applying pressure on the forecheck. Yates dancing around through the middle of the ice, got a handle on it. Rutherford way out of his net, trying to cut down the angle for Yates, and forces a little bit of an errant shot. Binghamton staying on the pressure on the forecheck here. Yates and Stubb down low, 2 men below the goal line. As Yates cycles around, trying to draw the double team. Mitian will give a lot of pressure to Yates. And Kabatayev will just pass it off. Binghamton doing a good job. This is the most offensive zone time they've had so far. 5-on-5 here tonight. Bond letting the officials know his stick's being held, and now his stick taken away. Falls down to the ice, but he picks it back up. Puck in the corner. Played back up to the line for Stubbs. He gives it to the defenseman. Bond fires a wrist shot. Hit a body on the way through. Fell right over to the forward, Gavin Yates. Stubbs thinking about his options. Thought about the slap shot, but gave it away. Dashers come away 2-on-1. Zinchenko passes it across, looking for Stoichevsky, and it hit a skate on the way through. Binghamton dodges a bullet there. Can they get the puck out? Stone will settle it down just in front of Egbert. Now over to Bond. Black Bears are rolling a line change. They try a stretch pass for Henry. Ice cut in half, and a shot snared by Nolan Egbert off of the stick of Bodan Zinchenko. 12:56 left to go here. That is our first timeout of the night. Black Bears and Dashers looking for the first goal. Back with you after this. The Black Bears are going to be on the road next weekend, but they return home on December 20th to take on the Dashers for Whiteout Night, where they'll be wearing their white jerseys at home. And on Saturday the 21st, they take on the Motor City Rockers for a very special Peanuts Christmas. Binghamton Black Bears gift cards make great presents. Load any amount onto a gift card for tickets and merchandise at the Black Bears office. American Dining Creations has gift cards for concession refreshments as well. The Black Bears office has some available in limited quantities, or you can load up your own at the American Dining Creations kiosk on the main concourse at all Black Bears home games.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit romanacresvet.com for more information.
Welcome back in, everybody. FW Web Company first period. Back underway officially here. That was an offensive zone draw for the Dashers as this one comes all the way back towards the blue line. A shot blocked from the point off the stick of Caden Henry, and now Henry has the puck on the right wing side. Flies by the first defender. Nice stick handling, but maybe one move too many as he lost control of the puck. Anderson, though, gloves this down on the clearing attempt. Takes the shove, but keeps the play alive. Binghamton applying pressure on the forecheck. Romiker's down low. Henry a shot blocked away by Rutherford, and the rebound opportunity from distance is absorbed by Rutherford. Black Bears leading the shots on goal category right now, 7-3. Taking a look, Dashers will be back in town next week, funny enough. So this is a 3-game miniseries. Shot off the draw, hammered wide. Binghamton will be the host to the Dashers on Friday night, December 20th. It'll be the whiteout game. Black Bears will be wearing their white jerseys. It'll be the only time this season the Black Bears wear white at home. So if you want to see the white jerseys in person, make sure to grab your tickets at binghamtonblackbears.com. Weisblatt reversing it around the wall and see if the Dashers can get this puck out. Fisher tries. His first attempt has failed, but then Gullo able to chip this one in behind Egbert's net. So Lester Brown applying on pressure on the forecheck. That shot going wide, but it bounced funny off the stick of Dakota Bond. Egbert had to be ready there for a de facto kick save. Kirkby all the way across the ice for Thompson, looking to return the feed back to the captain. Stone, though, comes in a big block of the shot by Nick Gullo right inside the blue line. So Stone shot absorbed, never made it to Rutherford's net. Binghamton's top line right now with a couple of good chances, but the Dashers getting in the shooting lanes and making life difficult for the Black Bears' top scorers. Stoichevsky cuts into the middle. His backhander scores, and that is the opening goal. Brandon Stoichevsky scores and opens up the contest at 11:08 of the first period. So a good opportunity on one end for the Black Bears, and then a good transition from the Dashers, and Brandon Stoichevsky puts a backhander past Nolan Egbert, and the Dashers have a 1-0 lead here at home. Time of the goal, 9 minutes and 52 seconds, and for the first time this season, the Black Bears are trailing against the Dashers. So the Black Bears fall behind 1-0. And we'll check the assist a little bit later on, maybe that next commercial break when I have time to pull up a different tab on one of my mini electronic devices in front of me here tonight. Binghamton, though, gets right back on the forecheck. They're looking for a quick equalizer. Yates will start and stop down low with the puck. CJ Stubbs now in the corner with it. They reverse it down low, trying to start a low cycle. Stefan applying pressure on the forecheck. As Stoichevsky Almost gave it right away to Yates, who would have had a golden opportunity to dash through the lane, but here comes Zinchenko across the line with Kabatayev. He's pinned up against the wall by Anderson, and the teams will fight for it in the top middle portion of your screen, in that top left corner of the rink. Emery able to seal his man away, and that'll allow time for the Black Bears to get the puck out of their own end. Now Stefan, still out there on the ice, comes flying in. Stubbs could not get the pass over to him as it pinballs around a couple of players' skates. Stoycheski will just dump it in, take a look at the bench, and the door opens for him, and here go off to start a line change for the Dashers forward. Shot from distance at the blue line is caught by Egbert, sending us to our second media timeout of the night. Dashers lead 1-0 on the goal from Brandon Stoycheski. We'll be right back, folks, after this here on YouTube.
2024 was a year to remember, but now we turn the calendars to 2025, and what better way to do that than with your Binghamton Black Bears? Join us as the Black Bears take on the Hudson Valley Venom at a special start time of 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season. I was on mute. Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight here in the Black Bears office, our makeshift studio. Scoring opens tonight with number 11, Brandon Stoycheski, leading scorer for the Dashers, getting the game's opening goal. Comes at 9:52 at even strength. The assist going to former Black Bear Cyril Nagurski and defenseman number 77, Kim Metien. So now we are ready to go back and get my face off of the camera. FW Web Company first period. And would you look at that? They have another sponsor. So good on the Dashers, getting some more sponsorships in. So it looks like that top right corner of the screen is going to get a little bit clogged up here tonight. So the Dashers are now on the power play for the first time tonight. They went 0 for 9 last night. The teams went a combined 0 for 10 in the contest. Dashers with the 13th best power play in the FPHL. That's looking at it with a glass half full approach. Binghamton, though, second on the PK. They're at 86%, only trailing the Carolina Thunderbirds, who are operating at 91%. Watertown and Carolina involved in a high-scoring affair down in Winston-Salem tonight. We'll update you on that game once we get to the Excite Motorsports intermission report. This puck comes from the point. Gagnon shot into the chest of Egbert, fought it off, and then will corral the rebound and set everything up for a whistle. It's a defensive zone draw here for the Black Bears as they send out some fresh bodies on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for all your paving and concrete needs. So Josh Fletcher and Chris Mott will now come out. So it looks like the penalty is at the 10:03 mark. It is Gavin Yates for unsportsmanlike conduct. So that is the reason why the Black Bears are shorthanded right now. Faceoff is won back by the Dashers. Metien will play it down low for Stoycheski, or excuse me, that's Kabatayev. Cross-ice pass now gets the return feed. Low angle shot looking for a deflection. Rebound. Save made by Egbert as he sends it into the safety net right behind his cage. So Egbert with a stick save, and it uses that stick as a ramp and shoots out of play. So now a draw on the opposite side to Egbert's left. Face-off won by the Dashers as Fisher will just glide it in on the backhand down low. Anderson starting and stopping down low, but he can't clear. Metien back up at the blue line. Kabatayev tries to go cross-ice, but it was intercepted by his own teammate Soloff. They were looking for Fisher, excuse me, they were looking for Brown on the far side of the ice. So now Kavatayev reversing it back around to Metian. Those two work a two-man game. Just outside the face-off circle on top of the umbrella. Shot from distance. Egbert made the save, and then Anderson with a big slap shot to clear that puck all the way down the ice. 20 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Dashers. Final push here for the home team in this power play. Stoichevsky from distance, kicked away by Egbert. And now Kabatayev gets over to the rebound. Stone, though, first over to it. They try to cut a power move. Kabatayev does. As Yates does return, just skates into the frame. Right now we're skating 5-on-5. Kabatayev starting and stopping around Dan Stone. Jumanji playing it down low. Kabatayev overskated it. Stoichevsky left it behind. Stefan tries to pass it to himself off the half wall. Goes a little bit too far, but it is able to be cleared. It's a skate race with Stubbs and Jumanji. Stubbs applying pressure on the back check, making life difficult for Jumanji. Yates now coming away with the partial steal for the Black Bears. So a big penalty kill there for the Black Bears as they look for the equalizer now. Stone from distance. His goes wide. Stefan and Yates deciding who's going to take the puck right on top of the goal line to the left of the cage, and now it's skated out of harm's way. Bond goes for the big hit, gets partially connected on it. And now a drop pass intercepted by the Dashers. They're going to send this one all the way down. It was a bad line change by the Black Bears. Good play of the offensive blue line by the Dashers defense. But now, speaking of offense, here comes Bond. 2-on-1. Bond goes across for Yates, fires, and Rutherford made the save. Rebound opportunity centered up. Bond couldn't see it. Thompson fires a one-timing bid instead of settling it down. Binghamton keeping the puck hot, and they're moving it around the ice right now. Power move again. That worked last night for the Black Bears. They hack and whack, and they say that one's in the back of the net. So Binghamton grabs the equalizer. A loose puck in the blue paint, and the Black Bears tie the game up at 1 apiece. Guess who? Austin Thompson cleaning up the greasy goals out in front, and Binghamton up to tie the game at 1 apiece. Austin Thompson now gets his 12th goal of the season. Comes at the 13:34 mark of the period to tie the game at 1 apiece. So looking to see if the Dashers were trying to get interpretation of the rules or review the opportunity. And it looks like we have another penalty, folks. How about that? So Nick Gullo is now sitting in the penalty box. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Unfortunately, this is one of the cons of not being there at the game. You don't pick up on the energy from the guys and the fans in the stands. It looks like this is going to be a 10-minute misconduct. So no power play advantage right now. It is 5-on-5. You can see clearly that there are 5 skaters out there on the ice. So 13:34, Nick Gullo sits down as Austin Thompson cashes in his latest goal here of the season. Make it 12 for Tomer. Binghamton now looking for more. Clark upended at the blue line, but we play on. This puck gets chipped into the Dashers bench, so this would just be an offensive zone draw for the Black Bears as Clark was looking for Thompson charging in on the left wing side. So Gullo is sitting in the penalty box, checking the live stats here very quickly, and to see if there's going to be a... Okay, they have not added the penalty in there yet. Oh, no, they have. Nick Gullo, 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. All right, well, thank you for everybody in the chat for keeping me honest here tonight on making sure I get the right players written down. Thompson looking for his second in consecutive shifts off a one-timer right in front of the blue paint, and he's robbed by Rutherford. 5:46 left to go here in the period. So the Dashers got on the board first, but a quick equalizer goal coming from Austin Thompson. Now Josh Fletcher comes out to take this draw for the Black Bears, trying to win it back cleanly to Henry. It'll hop over Henry, but Emery, say that 5 times fast, Henry to Emery, keeps the play alive. Old school hip check down low on Caden Henry. And now this one just floated back out into the Black Bears end. Fletcher will pick it up, and we'll start the breakout with the defense. Here's Chris Mott moving in the dead center of your screen. Mott will turn around and dump it in down low. Rutherford comes out of his net to try to set it up. Got to be careful around that, especially with Henry flying into the zone and how good of a forechecker he is. Emery tries to get the puck deep. He's not able to, and now Brown goes all the way across the ice. Another shot from distance, well above the face-off circle, punched away by Egbert. Binghamton tries to turn defense into offense, but Stephen could not settle it down, as it's just going to be shot back around the kick plate to the opposite side. Under 5 minutes left to go here in FW Web Company. First period, Stephen now crossing over the line. Henry does a good job of towing the line, so the play's not offside. Tries to find Stubbs. Hits a couple of skates and maybe the official as well. In that top middle portion of your screen, Emery has some time and space, hits a man in stride. It's Anderson, and then taken down in front of the net. CJ Stubbs hogtied like it was a state fair event right in front of Rutherford's crease. Now Zinchenko from distance, his wrist shot goes wide. Binghamton bench was looking for a call, none provided, as this one's just sent right back into Emery and the Black Bears defensive side here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in period number 1. So here take some time off the clock, wait for the Black Bears to get set up, and then stolen away right at center ice. Kavatayev trying to dance around, but the linesman on the far side of the ice says, hold your horses. This play is offside. Take our final time out of the first period, folks. Thank you for hanging out with us once again. We're going to go to a quick timeout. Be back with you right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. FW Web Company, first period, getting ready to wind down here. Neutral zone face-off coming up right in front of the Black Bears bench. Dashers and Black Bears equal at 1 goal apiece. Both goals coming at even strength here tonight. Tyson Kirkby and Jesse Anderson getting assists on the Austin Thompson goal that came at 13:34 of this period. So Kirkby now with 20 assists on the season. He's the first Black Bear to get to 20 this season. Right behind him is Dakota Bond with 16. So now Binghamton comes flying back in looking for more. Clark is stripped of the puck from Nagurski, and then Kirkby will miss a hit on the Dashers defender. This play comes out into the neutral zone. Stoichevsky tries to go cross ice for Zinchenko. Blind backhand pass. Almost worked out for the home team. And now the visitors from New York able to get this puck out of the zone. Bond's pass. Ahead now, Thompson tries to float one towards the net. Clark impeded, though, a little bit, and that'll force an errant shot for Cameron, as this one's just dumped right back into the far side. Clark and Thompson, two-man down low for the Black Bears as they play it back up to the point. This is Anderson trying to look for his second point of the night, throws it towards the net, looking for Thompson skating around the back post. It's bouncing around, and the Dashers thought they had possession of it. Binghamton took it right away, and now Stoichevsky finally elevates it out on the backhand himself all the way down right in front of Nolan Egbert. Turnaround pass from Thompson, or excuse me, that's Anderson, looking for Thompson before he went off on a line change. And Fletcher knocked down to the ice illegally, though. Ramaker's out there. Had 3 points in last night's contest. He was also the first star. Sirota will play it back around behind Poirier. Could not clear. Shot from distance. Kicked away by Egbert. Still available as the goaltender gets back up to his 2 feet. The Black Bears come the other way. Ramakers from distance just at the top of the circle. Fires wide. And this one sails out of play. And the linesman getting in between the Dashers and Scott Ramakers to make sure nothing evolves here as we have 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the opening period. So don't go anywhere, folks. We have the Excite Motorsports intermission report after 20 minutes of play, where I have some goals to talk about, your questions from the chat, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and also the stat sheet. Talk about the power plays, shots on goal. All that and more coming up after 20 minutes on the Excite Motorsports intermission report. Faceoff is pushed into the corner by Fletcher, and nobody boxed out the centerman, so he goes and grabs the puck himself. Fletcher will reverse it back up towards the blue line. That's Anderson trying to work a give and go with Fletcher. Instead, Fletcher fires a wrist shot. That's seen all the way by Rutherford. Binghamton couldn't get a guy out in front of the Dashers netminder, so no screen available that time around. Under 2 minutes left to go here, and all 5 players going to change for the Dashers after that quick whistle. Face-off one back in by the Black Bears by Fletcher. This one shot down into the corner. Sirota going one-on-one down at the goal line. Played back up to the point for Poirier. He had an assist last night. He fires a shot. It kind of floated, and more like it knuckled. It's like a 60-mile-per-hour knuckleball that you have no chance of hitting if you just watch it the entire way. Starts up high, then floats down low at the last second. Crossing the blue line, Ramakers and Anderson with the puck. Anderson pinched in down low as a forward right now. He starts to make his way back up towards the blue line as the Black Bears play it all the way around the kick plate to the far side. Dasher sent it back out through the neutral zone, trying to turn some defense into offense. Cross-ice pass for Brown, and dropped it back. Big hit from Dakota Bond against Brown, and Binghamton comes back the other way, 2-on-2. This is Yates and Steffen. Yates trying to dance around Nagurski with the first defender, and then he's peeled up against the wall. Nagurski doing a good job playing the fundamental body and not the puck right there, because if you watch Gavin Yates' stick handle, probably going to come away empty-handed. 50 seconds left to go here in the first period tonight. Zinchenko was circling around the net, but the Dashers try to connect on the stretch pass. It's going to be tipped on the way through, so no icing as Dakota Bond takes a look up at the scoreboard. Binghamton now crossing back over the red line. Here's Yates with the puck, 1-on-2. Dropping it back for C.J. Stubbs on the far side. Stubbs reversing around, trying to find Steffen in the middle. It's stolen away by the Dashers. Kabatayev and Stoichevsky could be a late developing 2-on-1. But Stone recovers on the back check, so no scoring opportunity right there from the Dashers. Hold on, though. Stoichevsky keeps the play in the zone. 8 seconds left to go. Binghamton tries to get the puck out one final time. Stone's in possession of it, and that'll be the end of tonight's first period. Game is equal at 1 goal apiece. Both teams score 5-on-5. Dashers get on the board first for the first time in the season series against the Black Bears, but Austin Thompson had the equalizer at the 13:34 mark. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a timeout, come back. We'll have the stats, Binghamton Hockey Booster Club highlights, talking about the goals, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and hear from you, the fans, in our YouTube chat. Don't go anywhere, folks. Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up right after this.
Stop on over to Wendy's to get your game day breakfast, offering countless delicious options, including the brand new Wendy's English Muffins. Grab a sausage or bacon, egg and cheese English muffin for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast. Just like Bingo the Black Bear at participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Binghamton Black Bears gift cards make great presents. Load any amount onto a gift card for tickets and merchandise at the Black Bears office. American Dining Creations has gift cards for concession refreshments as well. The Black Bears office has some available in limited quantities, or you can load up your own at the American Dining Creations kiosk on the main concourse at all Black Bears home games.
Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper. Schedule laundry pickup and delivery online anytime, or simply drop off and pick up your laundry at our facility. Learn more at cleanhamper.com and take 20% off your first order.
Oh, Labatt, you make me think of good things. Good things. Like calming tempers down. Good things. And passing them around. So stand up and cheer. Labatt's good beer. Good things. Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
The Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra holds its 10th annual Mac and Cheese Fest on Thursday, February 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Binghamton. This all-you-can-eat fundraiser features mac and cheese offerings from 24 local restaurants. Patrons and celebrity judges will choose the winner of the best mac and cheese title and other culinary awards. Tickets can be purchased at bingmacfest.com or by calling 607-723-3931. All proceeds go towards the programming of the Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov. Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season. Welcome back in, everybody. We're here in the Black Bears office. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight with you, the viewers at home on YouTube. While we were away, a little less than favorable news for the Black Bears that came through on the live wire that people might have missed while we were on commercial. So at the 20-minute mark of the first period, Gavin Yates receives a 10-minute misconduct. That is also a ejection from the game. So the Black Bears are going to be down a forward. Positive spin zone. They're playing with 11 forwards tonight, so now they're down to 10. But someone's going to have to step up and take Gavin's place on the second line as he's been ejected from tonight's contest. So unfortunately, that is the news that'll lead the A block of this Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at ExciteMotorsports.com. Proud sponsors of the Binghamton Black Bears every year now. So taking a look at the stats here tonight, both teams score a 5-on-5 goal. That's why we're at 1-1. Shots on goal, 14 for the Black Bears in the opening period and 11 for the Dashers on home ice. Both teams have had one power play opportunity. Both teams failed to convert, so both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. That is a look at the stat sheet here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is live television at its finest, folks, at the out-of-town scoreboard here tonight. So it looks like one game has already gone final tonight. Looks like the Carolina Thunderbirds shut out the Watertown Wolves on home ice. They win 4-0. The Danbury Hat Tricks, technically the home team in tonight's contest, up 4-1 against the Hockey Club Venom, HCV. That game in the second intermission at the Danbury Ice Arena. Motor City leads Port Huron 1-0 in the second period. Rockers looking for the weekend sweep over their rivals in Michigan. Columbus and Monroe tied at 3 apiece in a very good contest down south in Georgia. And Baton Rouge leads the Blue Ridge Bobcats 1-0 on home ice. So that's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. We'll update you on that in the second period intermission report. We'll have a lot more finals to talk about and how that's going to impact the standings. However, we know that Watertown will not be gaining ground on the Black Bears tonight, thanks to the Carolina Thunderbirds winning 4-0 at home. We're going to take another time out here, be back, talk about the goals in the opening period, and also some questions you might have in the YouTube chat. So go ahead and put them in there right now. I've got it pulled up right here, seeing double actually right there. Look, there's me on the screen, and then there's me on this screen. So take a quick time out, be back with more right after this here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Black Bear's holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bear's holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017. Great music, world headlines every hour, and weather from meteorologist Mark Torello. Local personalities Doug Mosier, Rich Birdsall, Tanya, Heather Black, and Jerry James. 100% local. Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017.
Footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
All about you.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3333.
3560.
That's the second time tonight I've come back from commercial and I've been on mute, so my apologies there. Taking a look, we still got a couple of more minutes left to go here on this edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight on the broadcast with you, the fans, here at home. We've already gone on about the out-of-town scoreboard and the stats this period. We also updated on the Gavin Yates ejection, so his night is done. Black Bears down to 10 dressed forwards. They started tonight with 11. So the scoring got started at the 9:52 mark. Brandon Stoichevsky, the leading scorer for the Dashers, gets on the board at even strength. Cut into the middle of the ice with a nice backhand move and able to beat Nolan Egbert for the opening goal in the contest. Then at 13:34, Austin Thompson grabs his 12th of the season. Assists going to Tyson Kirkby and Jesse Anderson. Anderson now with 13 assists, and Tyson with 20. Got a lot of questions in the chat here, so I'm going to get my phone pulled up real quick. A lot of consensus, and it has a lot to do with the holidays, about what everybody wants for Christmas. So if you want something specific for Christmas, make sure you type it in the chat. Make sure to interact with everybody. Somebody asked what I wanted for Christmas, and whoa, lights just flickered on and off for a second here in the office. Hopefully that's not a sign of what could happen later on tonight. But what I want for Christmas, I sent my parents some photos from the championship night and the celebration during the game, on the ice, and out on the town afterwards, and I gave them a rough idea of pictures I wanted to be included in a nice picture frame, like a college diploma per se, and hopefully that's what I get. That's my number one present. Everything else is kind of, sweatshirts because it's always cold here in Binghamton. Maybe some car wash gift cards because the snow is going to ramp up eventually here. So stuff like that. So let's see here. Another question. Are the Black Bears wearing specialty jerseys for the Peanuts game? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So be on the lookout for social media posts coming soon, maybe tomorrow, if EJ's listening. We can show everybody what the Peanuts jerseys are going to look like, because I know a lot of fans are excited and interested on how they are going to look on the ice. It is not a traditional Black Bears color jersey. I don't think it's any secret in the world to tell everybody that it's going to be a red jersey. It's really cool. I've seen it. They're getting customized right now, and the Black Bears will have them ahead of time for the game on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun, and make sure that you are in attendance Saturday night, because those jerseys will only be available in the live post-game jersey auction after the game on Saturday. Saturday's game is against the Motor City Rockers. Friday night's game is a home game against the very same Dashers Hockey Club that we're seeing on TV right now. So, Dashers come back to town Friday, Motor City Rockers on Saturday. I'm taking a look at the final questions here just to make sure. Somebody wants to know, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I wouldn't know. I haven't seen Die Hard. So Hey everybody, we're back. We had a fuse burst here live in the office, but everything seems to be okay. We are now just waiting for the Dashers to get their feed back up and running. For the time being, unfortunately, one of our lights went out, and that caused all the equipment to turn off momentarily. Good thing that the computer already had enough juice in it, so we were able to stay live on air. So we apologize for that. Right now, the second period is underway, but unfortunately, you're not missing anything because their video is frozen in Danville. So as soon as we have the live feedback, we will go right back into the action. Still 1-1 between the Black Bears and the Dashers. We're going to take a timeout, see if we can get this issue corrected, and we'll be right back after this.
Go with the winner, Tech Guys Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Tech Guys Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560. Okay, welcome back. Looks like we got everything back to working as usual. Our apologies about that. And Devin working all the way in Illinois to get their live stream back to showing the picture. And we look to have the camera working back up. Fine, okay. And looks like we have a whistle for offsides as Kabatayev got pushed into the zone ahead of the puck. So this will be a neutral zone draw here coming up. 17-12. Didn't miss any goals, so it is going to be okay. All right, so the lights flickered. Thought something bad might happen, and then it did. Camera froze. Light cut off. Stream froze, but we're all good. Back to go. All right, second period action here between the Black Bears and the Dashers. This one sent all the way down to Nolan Egbert. He reverses it around the wall for Bond. Binghamton tries to clear the zone. Black Bears last night in the second period did pretty good. They scored 1 goal, and this was the only time, they also equalized with the Dashers in that period last time. They had 10 shots to the Dashers 9, so actually my fault. I had my notes wrong. It was the Dashers' best period of the night last night here in the second. They already had a 1-0 lead. Now they're looking on for more. So Thompson tries to send one all the way across, past Rutherford's cage. Gets to his own rebound. And carries it up high. Kirkby manning the blue line time being while Anderson's pinched in down low, and now he'll just go for a line change. And Kyle Steffen will take his spot, and it'll be interesting to see who's playing now with the second line due to the Gavin Yates ejection. So we're going to keep our eyes on everybody. Looks like Romakers is up front. Poirier pinching in. He fires a wrist shot, goes over the glove of Rutherford and back in down low. Fisher will try to exit the zone. Stolen away by Steffen. Friendly fire, though. He collides with C.J. Stubbs. As Stubbs will just slide it on up to Anderson. Anderson from distance, tipped, just missing the near side post off the Stubbs deflection. Steffen gets over to the loose puck, though. He'll play it back up towards the line. Anderson will pinch in down low, throw it towards the net. Steffen trying to settle it down on his forehand. And too hot to handle, and away come the Dashers. 2-on-1. Poirier's the lone defenseman. A shot save made by Egbert. Kicks it wide, and now the Black Bears trying to capitalize, going the other way. Stubbs shaves up the ice as he reverses around. Romakers over to the rebound, and then took his eye off the puck, and now Jawan Davis coming away on the right wing side. Throws it past Jumanji all the way back across the line. A shot from distance is easily seen and detected by Nolan Egbert. 14:53 left to go here. This is our first media timeout of the second period. We're looking for somebody to pull ahead here. Back with you after this.
2024 was a year to remember, but now we turn the calendars to 2025, and what better way to do that than with your Binghamton Black Bears? Join us as the Black Bears take on the Hudson Valley Venom at a special start time of 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pro.
Welcome back in, everybody. Sorry about that. Dashers came back quicker than anticipated on commercial, so we'll have to save that Kim the Dragon Young ad for the next commercial time slot. 14:55 left to go here in the second period. Dashers and Black Bears knotted up at one. Shot off the draw, blocked by a defender in the face-off circle still. Bond will try to reverse it around, though. The Dashers get to the loose puck. Nagurski shot from distance. Never made it to Egbert. Deflected off the glass, but stays in play. Stones camped out in front of the net, thought about chasing the offender, but this time Nagurski throws a wrist shot over the stick of Henry, and Egbert will catch it and melt it down. So a good couple of shots right there, or scoring opportunities for the Dashers, but Nolan Egbert making a couple of dandy saves here in period number 2. So Dashers had the last 3 shots on net, and Egbert has stopped all of them here in the second period. This one pushed back up towards the line. Shot from distance, it's Metienne, blocked by a defender. Binghamton able to clear now. Here comes Cam Clark, 1-on-2, waiting for Thompson and Kirkby to cross over the line with them, and Kirkby gets slammed into the wall, but the puck stays alive. Dashers coming back the other way. And the Black Bears looking to see if this is going to be a delayed penalty sequence. It is not. After last night's contest, when they killed off 9 penalties, you can imagine that any time a Dasher hits the ice, the Black Bears are looking to see if a referee's arm is up in the air. Got a tie up on the far side, but Clark applying pressure, trying to score a goal like his teddy bear toss goal last week. Rutherford able, though, to play this puck far enough away from Clark, he's not going to get a shot off. Nagurski behind the net, trying to play it around the wall. Back up to the blue line. Bond has a slapper that's partially blocked. They're trying to send Zinchenko on a breakaway. This time it's blocked away, out wide, centering up, and the Dashers score on a fluky play. Igor Kabatayev grabs the second goal of the night for the Dashers on a fluky couple of bounces, and the Dashers are able to capitalize on a 2-on-1, and the Dashers have their second lead of the night. Time of the goal is 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Another even strength goal. Bond blocked the first home run pass. That would have been a breakaway. Bounced back to the Dashers. They sent it back up to the blue line on the opposite side of the ice, and a late developing 2-on-1. Is able to sneak it past Nolan Egbert, and that is the difference here. So 2-1 in favor of the home team once again. Now we'll see if the Black Bears can equalize quickly like they did the last one. Anderson tries to go through the middle of the ice. It gets deflected off of a stick and rifles into the crowd, out of play. So a neutral zone draw coming up here right in front of the Dashers bench. So it is Kapatayev's goal from Stoichevsky. Stoichevsky picks up his second point of the night now with a goal and an assist. As this one gets shot right back in, Romakers in the place of Gavin Yates, who will not return to tonight's game. Centering pass for Stubbs, partially fanned on, then Stubbs sends Fisher down to the ice, and here come the Dashers. Davis out wide, cutting into the middle is Weisblatt, and then he's knocked down to the ice as Egbert makes a cover on the puck. So her hang on, an offensive zone draw coming up for the Dashers as they try to grow their lead here up to a pair. They lead 2-1 thanks to Igor Kavatayev scoring his first goal of tonight's game, second goal of the weekend. Brown will win this face-off back. It'll hop off the high glass. It pinballs around right in front of the Dashers bench. Binghamton able to get the puck out with Stubbs, just getting it past the blue line, but good pressure on the forecheck from the home team. Able to cause a takeaway back in their own end. So Gagnon run into by a couple of Black Bears, and that'll get the bench excited. And a shot from distance from Jesse Anderson, seen all the way by Rutherford, and here make the glove save and hang on. So their flop ends of the ice, 12:30 left to go in the second period. Jesse Anderson's latest shot, save made by Parker Rutherford. Dashers have had a good second period so far, not only saying that because they have the only goal in the first 6 minutes of the period, but they've had more of the dangerous chances in the frame as well. Fletcher out to take the draw here with the third line, wins it cleanly back to Mott, uses the defender as a screen, but the defender inadvertently blocks that shot. Henry on the forecheck trying to play it back up to Mott. This one's glided in towards the net. Binghamton trying to get a takeaway in the offensive zone. It'll come out. Stolen right back, though, by Fletcher. Takes a bump from Nagurski, and Fletcher with some words for Nagurski as he comes down to the ice. Dashers will pick it off, and they'll send it down ahead of Kabatayev. This one comes all the way down past the goal line, and it is indeed icing against the Dashers. Haven't seen too many icing calls here tonight as the game moving along with some pretty good pace. Dakota Bond moving fast for the skate race to make sure this icing was called. Black Bears will change the forwards. Top line is out. Kirkby in the face-off dot. He lines up and wins it cleanly back to Stone. One-timer from Thompson looking for a Kirkby redirect out in front. It sails high above Rutherford's cage. Thompson in down low. He has the Black Bears goal, and he whacked it in from inside the blue paint on a loose puck opportunity. So now this one elevated out all the way down, but linesman says it was deflected partially. So we will play on. Stretch pass, Bond all the way up to the offensive blue line, trying to connect with Austin Thompson for the touch pass to Clark. Kirkby, though, on the intercept comes in. This one floats through the blue paint. Clark over to the rebound. Thompson goes out wide, looking for the far side of the ice with Kirkby's yawning net, but not able to get a shot off. Top line doing a good job on the forecheck, keeping the play alive, but the Dashers finally able to break this puck out of their own end. Fisher, Trey Fisher that is, stolen off the puck away by Dakota Bond, now circling back around in his own zone. Bond will just remain calm, use the net as a shield temporarily. Kirkby does get it ahead for Clark. Black Bears in the process of a line change. Actually, it was Thompson, now Clark with it, reversing it down low. Dashers are met with pressure, and Fisher will try to throw it all the way across the ice, looking for the home run pass from Jumanji. Egbert has to come out of his net to play it. Could have been dangerous as Jumanji took a perfect angle to play that puck off the wall. Now Binghamton able to clear. If they hurry, it's a 3-on-2. Stubbs out wide, looking for Romakers. Couldn't settle it down to get a shot off. Stubbs now, as Romakers was knocked down to the ice, is giving up the puck. Weisblatt stole it away from the Black Bears in the offensive end. So every time the Black Bears think they have something good going, Dashers intercept, and they just are content to dump the puck right now. 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Binghamton trails by 1 here on the road. Oh, cross-ice pass. Poirier all the way over for Ramakers. That shot rings off the outside of the post. You could hear it all the way back here in Binghamton. Steffen's shot is punched away by Rutherford. Second opportunity for Steffen sails high above the crossbar. Poirier, the far side of the ice, will just play it down low for Stubbs. Stubbs will settle it down. He's searching for his third goal of the season after scoring last night here in this matchup. Anderson's shot gets partially blocked, as Steffen's getting a couple of pushes out in front from Loic Acom. And delayed penalty sequence here against the Dashers. Egbert to the bench. Extra attacker is out. So after this next media timeout, the Black Bears will be headed to a power play. Both officials with their arm up in the air. We'll see if they have the same call. Stone comes in across the line, marked against Stoichevsky. Binghamton able to get the puck deep, keep the play alive. Down low, this is Clark with it. And Bonds at the top of the umbrella, surveying his options along with Dan Stone. Those two work a game. They go all the way across for Thompson. No possession yet for the Dashers as it makes its way back up towards the point. Bond holding, looking for a head fake. Thompson fires a slapper, and Rutherford will make the save with Chris Mott applying pressure as the net front presence. And a penalty here will be called. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. Black Bears hockey on the power play when we get back to the action.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody, here at the studio while we wait for the game feed to come right back up. Black Bears are going to be on the power play here in the second period. Black Bears 0 for 1 last night. They're already 0 for 1 here tonight on the man advantage. Binghamton looking for the equalizer now as Austin Thompson has the game's only goal, the Black Bears' only goal here in this one. And it looks like we are ready to go, so bear with me as I try to say this name. Pierre-Louis Loic Acom, double first name, double last name, sits in the penalty box for cross-checking with 8:39 left to go here in the period. It's going to be a traditional 5-on-4 power play for the Black Bears. Let's see if they can get the equalizer. Clark lined up as a defenseman, but acting as a forward, firing from Kirkby as it makes its way across the point from Bond at the top of the umbrella, save made by Rutherford. Dashers able to get this loose puck out of the zone, and they're going to try to push ahead short-handed. Poked away, though, by Dakota Bond's active stick. Zach Sirota out there with this forward group as well. So Thompson, Sirota, Clark, and Kirkby the forwards. Bond the lone defenseman. Binghamton tries a saucer pass into the blue paint. It's knocked down. Binghamton needs to be careful. As Bond, make sure he calls Clark off on the hand pass. So this play stays alive. Broken stick on the ice. It's Zanchenko, who doesn't have a twig. Dashers are able to clear as Zinchenko will go off for a line change. Kabatayev will take his spot. So a restart on the breakout for the Black Bears as Bond will just leave it back for Cam Clark. Clark partially stripped of the puck, but it will work out as Kirkby was up at the blue line ready to receive any pass had it come. Captain will play it around the wall. Romikers chops it ahead as the Black Bears begin to roll partial line changes here. They're looking for an opportunity. Romikers with a neat little toe drag move as this one swallowed up by Rutherford as well. 45 seconds left to go in this man advantage, and we're going to see some more changes right now for the Black Bears as the second unit is going to get a crack at it. So Steffen will win the draw back. Stone will just let the forward take over. Ramikers on the half wall all the way on the far side of the screen. Binghamton trying to space out right now. Make sure the Dashers have a further distance to travel when playing a defender, or playing a offender. Steffen from distance, his shot goes wide. Off the back wall, still in behind the goal line. Stubbs corrals the rebound. And now Steffen trying to play it down low off the wall for Ramekers. Anderson down low, shoved off the puck by one of the Dashers. Kabatayev tries to clear, but it's held in at the point by Stone. Now Stubbs far side looking for Steffen, cross post, and that almost trickled in off of a skate. This one able to get cleared. Penalty time is up as Luik Acom comes out of the penalty box. Black Bears now 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Stone comes flying in though, as a defender lost their edge, trying to defend Dan Stone. Anderson will pinch in, trying to work it down low. Remember, the Black Bears only playing with 5 defenders tonight in their lineup card. Egbert comes way out of his cage to play this puck. Lost a handle on it, but it's sent behind the net in a desperation move by the Black Bears netminder. Dashers on a delayed offside call, so they can't just dump it in while Egbert collects himself and gets back in between the pipes. That could have been a backbreaker for the Black Bears here. It's still just a 1-goal game here, but you don't want any more momentum going the way of the home team, searching for their second win. This one dumped all the way in, but the Black Bears will go for a change, at least with their forwards right now, as the new group gets on the forecheck. Henry and Mott applying pressure as F1 and F2. The high forwards right now, Josh Fletcher, their centerman, in the middle of the ice. Fisher had it poked away off of his stick at the offensive blue line. Nagurski would just dump it in. Dashers will now roll a line change as they wait for everybody to touch back up. So Binghamton now flies in. This is Caden Henry with the puck. Gets around 2 players. He's got a lot of speeds. Lost temporary control. Turnaround bid from Henry. Thrown right into the chest by Rutherford. But we have another penalty coming up. Looks like high sticking is the call. And Binghamton is headed right back to the power play. So a good shift from the Black Bears' third line draws a penalty. And the Black Bears have another opportunity here in the period for an equalizer. You see Dakota Bond, I believe, putting some more wax on the tape of his stick from head equipment manager Dylan Konechny, working his 101 game as a Black Bear. So big congrats again for Dylan and his family on working 100 games with the Black Bears last night. Tonight is game 101 for Dylan. Bond finds an open spot for Kirkby. His shot just trickles wide as Rutherford maybe lost his edge because he looked like he did not know where that puck was, and he was pushing off the ice to get back up. So now out wide, Black Bears looking for Cam Clark. Never made it over to Cam, but Solov could not clear. All the way across, and this one goes out of play as it gets deflected off of one of the Dashers' stick, sending us to our final media timeout of the frame. Don't go anywhere, folks. Black Bears on the power play. More coming up right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears are on the power play now. Once again, high sticking was the call. It goes against Jawan Davis. Time of the penalty, 14:47. As Binghamton lines up, they will send top unit out there on the ice. So 14:47 of period 2. Jawan Davis, number 26, takes a minor for high sticking. Okay, now that we have it written down, Binghamton hacking and whacking at it once again. Whistle blows, but that's how the Black Bears scored their first goal. Just kept whacking at the loose puck right on top of the crease. This time, Rutherford able to corral the loose puck, and no further play for the Black Bears. Again, Binghamton is 0 for 2 on the man advantage. So big thanks to everybody hanging out with us in the YouTube chat again. And now this one pushed around the wall, but Cam Clark does a good job of making sure he gets to the puck first. Black Bears play with the man advantage. So CJ Stubbs will play it down low, looking for Cam Clark. The rebound is cashed in. Tied game. Binghamton scores on the power play. Cam Clark grabs his 12th goal of the season. It's a power play goal, and Binghamton ties the game up at 2 apiece. .15:39, time of the goal. Cam Clark gets his 12th goal of the season on the man advantage. It's the first power play goal for either side this weekend. It's a big one because that ties the game up at 2 apiece. Dashers have scored first in both periods so far in the opening 2. We'll see if that continues to be a trend in the third period. So 4 minutes left to go here. Second period action, Black Bears and Dashers knotted up at 2. Fletcher now with the puck. He flies in, but lassoed down to the ice. Henry tries to go right back over to Fletcher, who hadn't gotten all the way back up yet. Poirier from distance has it knocked away by Rutherford. Binghamton applying pressure on the forecheck, and there's Henry with that long stick, able to corral it out wide. Sent all the way across looking for Fletcher on the back post, and this one shot right out of play in the defensive end. And it looks like another penalty here has been called against the Dashers. So Binghamton, after scoring on their last power play, thanks to Cam Clark, looks to be rolling out the man-up unit once again. So Jawan Davis headed back to the penalty box for slashing. I thought they were going to call the defender for delay of game. That is not going to be the case. 16:21 time of this penalty, and the Black Bears looking to go up by 1 here in the final minutes of period number 2. So Clark has a shot. This one, save made by Rutherford. Stubbs over to the rebound. It's played back up to the point, and Kirkby had it hop over his stick. That'll allow the Dashers to send this one down the length of the ice and clear. So short-handed opportunity. Look out. Great forecheck as Dakota Bond stripped of the puck from Bodan Zinchenko. 17 in black, his first game as a Dasher, and he almost just had a short-handed goal here with 93 seconds left to go on the Black Bears power play. So Kirkby will win the draw. That one against Kabatayev, and now the Black Bears will skate out with the puck. This is Cam Clark, the latest goal scorer in the contest. He goes all the way down to the ice near the goal line, sent all the way across looking for the back post in Austin Thompson. He couldn't get his shot off. Puck is held in at the blue line by Bond temporarily, but another opportunity for the Dashers as they come in shorthanded. Kabatayev throws it towards the net. Save made by Egbert. Rebound sent D to D for the Black Bears, but Kabatayev applying a lot of pressure. Short-handed. Dashers trying to change their approach a little bit here on this penalty kill. Thompson out wide, shot saved by Rutherford. Back up towards the line. Bond trading places with Kirkby. Bond will skate in. He has it on his backhand, tries to shoot, but handcuffed, and away come the Dashers the other way. This is Zinchenko out wide from the dots. Doesn't have a shot on goal as the Black Bears got back defensively. However, he is able to waste some precious seconds of the Black Bears power play. 30 seconds left to go here in their fourth man advantage of the night. Second unit going to finish this one out. 20 seconds left to go. Romaker's in the middle of the ice, calling for the puck from Stefan. Gets over to it on the half wall. Fletcher's in down low, just outside where the trapezoid would be in the corner. Back up to the line. Stefan now at the face-off dot. Little head fake as penalty time is up. We're back to 5-on-5. Shot save from Rutherford off the stick of Stefan. And no further play. So Binghamton falls to 1 for 4 on the man advantage. It's a 2-2 game here. And there are 93 seconds left to go here in the second period. Shots in the second period as they stand right now. 16 for the Black Bears, 9 for the Dashers. And then I've personally thought the Dashers have played a very good period. Power play goal from Cam Clark. The equalizer goal here as it stands right now. Someone's got to get to 3. See if somebody happens to do so in the final 90 seconds. Mott in the corner. Goes against Metienne. He couldn't get the puck over to his forehand. And now Davis, who's fresh out of the penalty box. He actually spent a lot of time in the penalty box this period, serving 2 minors. So he should have some fresh legs. He brushes off a shot from Anderson. And this one's thrown in from the blue line. And Egbert will just hang on with just a little bit over 1 minute left to go in the period. So don't go anywhere. We have the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up once again. Take a look at the stat sheet, the out-of-town scoreboard. Some games going final in the FPHL already tonight. And we're talking about the goals from this period as well. And, of course, interact with you, our friends, in the chat. So 66 seconds left to go here in period number 2. In a 2-2 hockey game. So face-off won by the Dashers. They try to get to a loose puck, but it gets past Nagurski at the line to lay offside against the Dashers. This one reversed around the wall to the far side. Binghamton content to just get it deep. Nagurski will paw it down legally. Goes through the middle of the ice. Always dangerous as it leads to an intercept by Cam Clark. He tries to go back up towards the point, stolen away by the Dashers, but they just send it in deep where Anderson will cycle around his own cage, trying to get some separation from the defender. Runs into the referee down low. Opportunity. Brown throws it on net, and Egbert kicks it away. Shot from distance rings off the iron. Play stays alive. Finally chipped out by the Black Bears. Almost gave up a goal in the final minute of the period. This time, Rutherford, sensing pressures, grabs a loose puck, and Hero just asks the referee to blow the whistle. 16 seconds left to go here in the period. Dashers come oh so close to grabbing a go-ahead goal in the dying seconds of the second period. So this puck won over to the half wall by the Dashers. This will allow them to clear. They send it all the way down the ice. There's still time on the clock, so this will be icing with 9 seconds left to go. Probably too much. Oh, they actually put a second back up on the clock. 10 seconds left to go, so still too much time left for the Black Bears to think about pulling Nolan Egbert. 3 seconds and less. Pull the goalie here in these situations to get an extra body out in front to provide a screen or maybe a tip. This one's won back by the Dashers. Gagnon will try to win it into the corner, run off the final seconds of the period, and that is exactly what will happen here at the David S. Palmer Arena. So we are still tied up on the scoreboard. Both teams with a goal in the frame, and both teams now with a pair. 2-2 is where we stand. Don't go anywhere, folks. Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after these messages.
Stop on over to Wendy's to get your game day breakfast, offering countless delicious options, including the brand new Wendy's English Muffins. Grab a sausage or bacon, egg and cheese English muffin for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast. Just like Bingo the Black Bear at participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Binghamton Black Bears gift cards make great presents. Load any amount onto a gift card for tickets and merchandise at the Black Bears office. American Dining Creations has gift cards for concession refreshments as well. The Black Bears office has some available in limited quantities, or you can load up your own at the American Dining Creations kiosk on the main concourse at all Black Bears home games.
Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper. Schedule laundry pickup and delivery online anytime, or simply drop off and pick up your laundry at our facility. Learn more at cleanhamper.com and take 20% off your first order.
All about you make me think of good things. Good things. Like calming tempers down. Good things. And passing them around. So stand up and cheer. We're back to the beer. Good things.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
The Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra holds its 10th annual Mac and Cheese Fest on Thursday, February 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Binghamton. This all-you-can-eat fundraiser features mac and cheese offerings from 24 local restaurants. Patrons and celebrity judges will choose the winner of the Best Mac and Cheese title and other culinary awards. Tickets can be purchased at bingmacfest.com or by calling 607-723-3931. All proceeds go towards the programming of the Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov. Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season. Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Black Bears and Dashers are tied up at 2 apiece after 40 minutes of play. Binghamton ties the game at 2 thanks to Cam Clark getting his 12th goal of the season. This one on the man advantage. Binghamton 1 for 4 on the power play so far tonight, and the Dashers are 0 for 1. Let's take a look at the stat sheet here. I also refreshed our out-of-town scoreboard while we were away at commercial. Binghamton with 16 shots in the frame for a game total of 30, and the Dashers, same as the first period, 11 shots on goal, game total of 22. Kabatayev gets the first goal of the second period at 6:26 to make it a 2-1 game. And then Cam Clark at 15:39 ties the game up at 2 apiece with a power play strike. So that's a look at the stat sheet. Also waiting for the refresh to commence on the out-of-town scoreboard. Looks like the Danbury Hat Tricks beat the Hockey Club Venom tonight by a final score of 5-3. Right now, Port Huron and Motor City in overtime at 1-1. Columbus, who was tied with Monroe 3-3, has pulled way ahead. They're up 6-3 in the dying minutes of that one. In the second period, the Zydeco lead the Bobcats 1-0, and we already know that the Thunderbirds beat the Wolves by a final score of 4-0. So that's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to answer your questions in the YouTube chat when we come back right after this here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive one t-shirt, one ticket voucher, and one $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017. Great music, world headlines every hour, and weather from meteorologist Mark Torello. Local personalities Doug Mosier, Rich Birdsall, Tanya, Heather Black, and Jerry James. 100% local. Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017.
Footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
All about you.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560. Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Live here on YouTube. Brooks Hill hanging out with you, the chat, and we got a couple more questions to get to here before we move on to tonight's third period. Looks like Gary Ryan wants to know a lacrosse question. How come some players play with a long stick, some with a short? Well, Gary, the answer to that question is you can have up to 4 long poles on the field at any given time. Most of the time, you want to use those on defense. So that way you can be further away from your defender and still get in their way of scoring a goal into your own net. I primarily played with the short stick. I did play 1 year of LSM, long stick midi, so defensive midi. Like in soccer, you have center backs, middle backs, wingbacks, all that kind of stuff. I was the extra midfielder who would play defense, particularly on man down, but I was never really that good with a long pole. I just did it for a year because the team needed a backup LSM. So that's a question about lacrosse. Somebody else wants to know. Thank you, Gary, for that question. Brian Odell wants to know, what's my favorite Christmas music or my favorite Christmas song? So hands down, it's Frosty the Snowman. I think Frosty the Snowman Christmas special is also the best. So those two go hand in hand. Fun fact, I used to be afraid of the Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas movie. Didn't watch that as a kid. I don't think I ever watched that until I was in middle school, just because I didn't like the way that the live action movie liked. The original Dr. Seuss animated one, loved that one. Charlie Brown Christmas, though, is coming right up on Saturday night for the Black Bears, actually Peanuts holiday themed. So you got Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Snoopy, Woodstock, Pigpen. I'm trying to think if I can remember any of the other Peanuts characters. Off the top of my head, I can't. But the Black Bears will be wearing Peanuts holiday jerseys next Saturday night against the Motor City Rockers. That game will start at 7 p.m., and there will be a live post-game jersey auction in Section 1 immediately following the game. Last time the Black Bears had a specialty jersey, they raised over $10,000 that went to the Tioga County Toys for Tots program. That was the military appreciation jerseys with Lockheed Martin. Actually, I believe that number was $18,000 that was donated to Tioga County Toys for Tots. So we want to thank you, the fans, for participating in that jersey auction with us, and we can't wait for the next one on Saturday. So taking a quick look at some questions. Oh, okay. People are asking about the cup, so I'll show the cup off real quick. This was a gift. It's custom made by our good friend Stephanie that hangs out with us in the Black Bears office and one of Andres' assistants. She made this for me in the off season. It has the 2024 Commissioner Cup Champions logo on it. The background is a hockey rink. You can tell from the blue paint, red line, another blue line right here with the ice. And it just has some photos from the season. There's the rally chair, yet to make an appearance this year. This one down here is a picture of me and Cole. And then, of course, our handy-dandy Black Bears logo right here. So, big thanks and big shout-out to Stephanie for giving me this early in the season. I've used it a whole bunch. It holds all of my water, which I'm drinking right now, not drinking any soda, so I don't burp into the microphone. But on any given day, it is safe to pour soda in this cup and container, and it is dishwasher safe. I did ask. So take care of it, clean it at home, and it holds all of my Pepsi and all of my water. So we're going to take a final time out here on this Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Thank you again for hanging out with us all night long. When we come back, we're going to get you ready for the third period between the Dashers and the Black Bears, all knotted up at 2 apiece.
Introducing our new morning edition, Wendy's English Muffins. Choose sausage, egg and cheese, or bacon, egg and cheese served on a warm English muffin. Grab one for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast, just like Bingo the Black Bear. At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the... Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears and Dashers tied at 2 apiece here. Third period action. Getting ready to be underway here. I've been told from multiple sources now that my straw has been upside down this entire time I've had this container. That's the way it came to me, so I didn't know that was upside down. Well, how about that? Maybe I'm just different. Maybe I'm going to keep it that way. Black Bears now trying to change the score as the first shot of the period belongs to Dakota Bond. Fires a wrist shot that's steered away by Rutherford. Play stays alive and the offensive end temporarily for Binghamton. But the Dashers able to clear. It'll hop over the stick of Stoichevsky, knocked in behind Egbert's net. So Binghamton already with the first shot of the period belongs to Dakota Bond, and now Dan Stone. Nifty little self-pass between his legs and off his skate, reversing it down low for the captain. Kirkby pinned up against the wall. Clark on the intercept to the far side of the ice, trying to work a cycle down low on that wide side of the ice on the far top portion of your screen. This one will hop out into the neutral zones, and Chenko from distance throws it all the way towards the back post, looking for a tip-in from Stoichevsky, but none provided. Dashers would just get it right back in, and this is icing against the hockey club, as the Black Bears will come out and pick which dot they're going to be in. It looks like they're going to go to the far side of the ice to line up for the draw. Oh, nope, I stand corrected. They're going to go to the near side. So this will be on Steffen's power side. The righty's going to take this draw. Here, just about a minute gone in period number 3. We got 19 more to go. Just about to hit 10 o'clock here on the East Coast, 9 o'clock out in the Central Time Zone. Emery from distance has a wrister, seen all the way from Rutherford. And we're reset and do it all again. Binghamton content to keep the same 5 skaters out, but it looks like Trey Fisher's going to come out onto the ice before the Dashers make one change out of the 4. So Anderson will skate in and discuss with Steffen on what play they want to run off the draw. Wins it cleanly back to Emery at the point. Try to work it into the high slot with Romakers, but played back up to the line. Emery, a snapshot fires. Rutherford didn't see it at first, but he sees the rebound. Here melted down once again, so a couple of good opportunities here for the second line in the absence of Gavin Yates, who got a 10-minute game misconduct to begin the second period, or actually ended the first period. So Steffen lines back up. We'll see if he can go 3 for 3 on this shift for the Black Bears. Roddy lines up in the circle, and he does win it back. CJ Stubbs having a little hard time corralling the loose puck. It's still in the zone, but finally skated away by Soloff. He goes out wide, low angle, doesn't throw it towards the net, instead tries to cycle back, but CJ Stubbs at the right spot at the right time intercepts it. Now Romakers flies into the zone, toe drag move this time, couldn't get it back to his forehand, and the Dashers able to clear. Errant pass from the home team, and the Black Bears able to go D-to-D on their breakout. As they try to go off the wall, Emery crosses the line. Everybody's on side, cuts to the front of the net, but stripped of the puck in the process. It falls into the corner. Romakers now joining the forecheck for the Black Bears. This one slapped ahead to the bench area. Sirota holding the blue line. Haven't seen as much of Zach Sirota tonight, and that because the Black Bears played with 11 forwards in the first period. Now out wide. This is Davis with the puck. He spins around. Soloff coming in to lend a hand. And stripped of the puck once again. Soloff just could not get any offense going. Actually, I believe that is Murphy, 21 in black and orange. My apologies. Still somewhat hard to see these numbers all the way in a different time zone, but we're doing the best that we can. Now here's Sirota still on the ice. He's with the third line right now. Sirota dancing on in. He'll drop it over for Chris Mott on the half wall. Tries to play it down low, but no quarter given. And an excellent keep-in by Stone temporarily at the line against Gagnon. He had to apply pressure to make sure that the Dashers did not have a breakaway going the other way. So now, collision at the blue line. Looks like everybody's arm is down. We continue to skate 5-on-5. Sigurski will pinch in against Stone, but it's touched up, and we do have a whistle. I believe this is blown dead by the trail official. So I spoke too soon. I thought there was going to be a penalty called. There was a penalty called. Knew it was too good to be true. So the Dashers are going on the power play, and look at that neat little animation. Huh. Good for Devin getting that in there. So Black Bears on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill here. 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the period. Binghamton's Chris Mott sits down. Taking a look at the call here on the live sheet, and it is tripping against young Christopher. So we'll see if the Black Bears can continue their progress on the PK. Here, Gagnon fires. That one, funky bounce. Egbert makes a shoulder save, and it ends up behind the net. Bond pinches his man against the wall, and it's played back out towards the top of the point. Gagnon shot from distance. Egbert looking around the screen, able to make a kick save. Back over to the half wall, and Dakota Bond taking some time off the clock as they try to push it out of the corner. Stoichevsky having a hard time finding an open man, and Kirkby able to play it on ahead. This is Austin Thompson with the puck. Look out, somebody lost their edge. Shorthanded opportunity, and the Black Bears score. Tyson Kirkby was able to clear the puck to Austin Thompson. A defender lost their edge at the blue line. Thompson returns the feed back over to Kirkby, and the Black Bears have their first lead of the night. .342 time of the goal. Tyson Kirkby from Austin Thompson, and it's a short-handed goal. Kirkby's first of the season, Black Bears' fifth of the year. Thompson was just going to get that puck deep, but at the last second saw the defenders fly down to the ice and went ahead and went for the shorthanded opportunity. Kirkby crashing the far side of the net, able to just tap it in past the goal line and into the cage. So 90 seconds left to go on the Dashers power play. Remember, a shorthanded goal. And Chris Mott is still sitting in the box here for the next 90-some seconds. Playing around the wall. Fisher couldn't handle it. Poirier, opposite number, able to play it off the wall. Just hard enough for it to bounce over the stick of the defender at the blue line. And the Black Bears, though, taking up precious time as the Dashers cannot sustain offensive zone time for the time being. Got a couple of shorthanded opportunities here and shorthanded shots on goal. That's not the first one. So now Soloff playing it around. Josh Fletcher first to it on the opposite side. He takes a big hit from Lester Brown. It was a little bit more content for the Black Bears, laying the hit instead of keeping the puck alive. Poirier shorthanded opportunity kicked away by Rutherford. Out comes Kabatayev. Kabatayev on the receiving end of a cross-ice pass from Gagnon. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as Chris Mott comes out of the penalty box. Dashers are now 0 for 2 on the man advantage, while Binghamton's 1 for 4. Davis down low, working in and out of the trapezoid. Finds a man up at the top of the point, looking for a deflection from Kabatayev. It sails wide. Mitianen throws one into the chest to Egbert. Still available. The team in white gets to it first, and this is Mott. 1-on-3, doesn't like the odds, so he'll just dump it cross corner and go for a line change. So Binghamton kills off another Dashers power play this weekend. Binghamton's penalty kill 11 of 11 so far. They might need them one more time here tonight as they have a 1-goal lead. So the score is 3-2. I know the scoreboard says 2-2. I'm sure they will fix that here momentarily. Broken play allows the Black Bears to skate over to a loose puck. This is Cam Clark with it. He has the 2-2 tying goal, delay offside against the Black Bears, as Kirkby has to cycle back up into the neutral zone, touch up at the blue line. 13:40 left to go here in the third period. Dashers now come flying up the ice. This is Zinchenko, tries to come down the middle of the ice, kick save made by Egbert, and that one gets deflected into the crowd and out of play. Black Bears lead by a goal thanks to Tyson Kirkby and Austin Thompson shorthanded. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill in the studio, a.k.a. the Black Bears office here, as we get ready for more third period action. Dashers are still at commercial, so we're just going to pause it right here for the time being. Latest goal scorer is Tyson Kirkby, picking up his 15th of the season. Comes from Austin Thompson at the 3:42 mark of the period, as looks like the teams are ready to go here. Just want to let everybody know that the score is indeed Binghamton 3, Dashers Hockey Club 2. The time being, they are going to get that right up on the scoreboard in a little bit. Let me turn that music back down here. Black Bears try to clear. It's held in at the point, and it's blocked, though, by Stubbs off the defender's wrist shot. That is Wysett, Colton Wysett, 19 in black. Seems that people in the YouTube chat still a little bit concerned that I did not fix the straw. That is correct. So now CJ Stubbs will just elevate this one out into the neutral zone. Steal it right back. Steffen comes out wide, throws it right into the chest of Rutherford, and here hang on for a low angle, easy save off the shot from Kyle Steffen. Steffen on the year with 7 goals, 9 assists coming into tonight. Not on the score sheet quite yet in this one. Austin Thompson with a 3.9. He has a goal and a pair of primary helpers. Tyson Kirkby with a goal and a primary assist. Jesse Anderson with a secondary assist, and so does CJ Stubbs. So Black Bears sharing a little bit of wealth here tonight as a shot off the draw is absorbed immediately by Rutherford. We're reset and do it all again. Black Bears. Oh, look, they changed the scoreboard. So, see, I told you guys it would work itself out. So 3-2, the Black Bears lead. Third line is out there for Coach Sherwood right now. Sirota throws one, missing wide on the short side. This one comes all the way back into the Black Bears end as it runs around the Dasher wall. Emery and Jesse Anderson play catch with each other, and Fletcher from distance just fires a slap shot, forcing Rutherford to make a decision on to play the puck. He will. The clock will continue to run. 12:25 left to go. Binghamton applying pressure on the forecheck, forcing Dashers to go back. Henry a shot. Don't know if it hit the goalie or if it went wide. It wasn't in frame. Kirkby trying to corral a puck from the distance at the blue line. Anderson has a wrist shot that goes off the skate of one of the Dashers, and now coming the other way is Lester Brown. He's waiting for friends to touch up, and Métien throws a shot towards the net. Never made it to Egbert on his drive. Gagnon can't hold it in, and away comes Henry. Henry's got speed. He's one-on-one against Wysek, and a backhander is saved by Rutherford. Henry's only play was to kind of chop that one into the air. Rutherford, Johnny on the spot, keeping this a one-goal affair. Trying to keep his team in it as long as possible. 11:52 left to go here in the third period. So Kirkby will line up in the offensive zone for the draw. Dashers will win this one back. It goes right back towards the net. Rutherford reached out like he wanted to play it. Stone kept it in the zone temporarily, but look out. Davis camped out like a middle schooler in PE, cherry picking at the blue line, is able to get this puck deep. He was trying to go for the breakaway, but mishandled the puck at the offensive zone entry point. Bond will put a tight turn on his own end and rag the puck behind his own net. 11:25 left to go. Let all the Black Bears get up to speed on this breakout. Thompson will just chop it on, same side in front of his own bench. Big collision in front of the Dashers bench, right at the blue line as Kirkby and Davis get familiar with each other. Has everybody up up in the air in the dasher side of things, but now the Black Bears cross over the line. Clark tried a self-pass to go around the defender, but it's nullified. Back in through the center ice face-off circle. Here come the Dashers on the far side of your screen. Stone can't get the first opportunity. Egbert looks at a shot that drifts wide on the glove side. Now Stoicheski from a low angle. Had it blocked by Kirkby. Still, though, in possession of the puck. Davis now turning his head as this one's fired all the way in. I thought Stoichevsky was going to deflect that one. Egbert had a little bit of a late reaction to it. But this puck touched up, and they're going to say no offsides. Dakota Bond did put that puck back in his own zone himself. I agree with the officials, so time to continue to play on here. 10:20 left to go here in the third period. Get under 10 minutes. We're having next media timeout. Offside against the Dashers on the delayed whistle. Linesman with his arm up in the air telling the Dashers they have to touch up. They will comply. Puck stays in play. And Jesse Anderson now will play it off the wall to Romikers. Nice cross-ice pass to the forward on the far side. It's Kyle Steffen. Steffen going out wide. Check it. It's Poirier. Here comes Steffen, 14. Centered up for C.J. Stubbs, and Rutherford makes a save coming out of his crease at the top of the blue paint. 9:55 left to go. Black Bears lead by 1. We're going to take a quick timeout. Come back with more, folks, right after this.
2024 was a year to remember. But now we turn the calendars to 2025, and what better way to do that than with your Binghamton Black Bears? Join us as the Black Bears take on the Hudson Valley Venom at a special start time of 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Black Bears holiday packs are back for just $30. You can receive 1 t-shirt, 1 ticket voucher, and 1 $10 American Dining Creations gift card. Holiday packs are available at the merchandise stand on the main concourse and at blackbearshop.com. If ordering online, this deal will only be offered until December 15th. In-person sales will conclude on December 21st. Black Bears holiday packs are the best gifts for the best fans this holiday season. Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Upside Down Straw, and all of you watching live on YouTube with us here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Solo broadcast tonight. All of the people who would normally commentate with me are A, either out of town, B, sick, and also the fill-ins a little bit too busy on their schedule and also got sick. So we could not find a fifth-string color commentator to come in tonight because we found out a little bit later than necessary. So now puck was just dropped back in play. I'm sorry, got a little caught up. Reading the YouTube chat here. Didn't miss anything, folks, though. Puck was just blown down immediately. 8 seconds ran off the clock. Here, looks like we have a neutral zone face-off coming up right in front of the Black Bears bench. Getting a look at Dylan Konechny and head coach Brant Sherwood as well. There's our friend Connor McInanwa, who got his 9th win of the season last night at the end of the bench for the Black Bears, running the forwards door. Oh, nope, it's not going to be a neutral zone draw. So face-off one back in by the Dashers. Nagurski has a wrist shot. It goes off the skate of Poirier, bounced right over to the stick of Kabatayev, and away come the Black Bears. That would have been another funky bounce. Romiker is dropping it back. Cross ice to Poirier. Had a yawning net and sent it wide. Oh, folks, sometimes when the monkey's on your shoulders, you cannot just shake it off. Poirier looking for his first ever goal as a Black Bear. Goalie didn't know where the puck was, and Poirier sent it wide, so he's going to have to keep hunting for the all-elusive first professional goal. Couple of good opportunities for the second line here tonight. Romikers, Stubbs, and Steffen from the second period on. Steffen will line up in the face-off circle. He's been very good here tonight in this dot as a right-handed centerman. Steffen will win it back, but unfortunately, set play. Romikers had already overskated the puck for the Black Bears. Stone will pinch it in, keeping the play alive as everybody remains onside. Romikers able to get it down low. C.J. Stubbs will give chase to the puck, pick his head up and survey his option. Brushes off a hit from Nagurski, And her circle around the net the other way, a backhander denied by Rutherford. And this time, no extra whacks at it for the Black Bears. 9 minutes exactly left to go here in tonight's third period. And we have another offensive zone draw coming for the Black Bears, as it looks like the third line is going to be coming out. Josh Fletcher, Chris Mott, and Zach Sirota this time around with Bond and Stone back on the blue line. This time, Dashers able to win the draw. First attempt to clear, failed. Second attempt successful. Gagnon flying the zone will just get it deep, setting it up for Nolan Egbert to come out of his net for his defense to play the puck. So big collision from Nick Gullo and a couple of Black Bears. Sirota and Fletcher get tied up. Excellent handoff by Konechny. You saw that one right in front of our dead center of our screen. You can see Dylan leaning over the bench right now with a stick to make sure that everybody has one. It looks like everyone does. Binghamton able to get the puck deep thanks to Chris Mott. And Zach Sirota will give chase to Jawan Davis on the far side. Davis tries to clear through the middle of the ice. It's not going to work out. Kirkby with the takeaway. Now behind the net with the puck. Kirkby will play it off the wall for Emery. D-to-D passing right now for the Black Bears. Charging into the screen is Clark looking for a rebound, maybe a pass off the pad from the point. But the shot from the far side of the screen is absorbed. No rebound available for the Black Bears. 8:02 left to go here. Third period. And the linesman skating in between a couple of players. And who would have thought? It's Trey Fisher and Zach Sirota. That's a little bit of leftover from last night's extracurriculars. But looks like we're going to remain 5-on-5. No penalties being called. Face-off won by the Dashers. They try to clear it, hit Clark temporarily, and then second opportunity does just get past the blue line. Dan Stone will shoot it right back in, and the Black Bears will get back to work on the forecheck. Dashers with it now in their own corner, trying to elevate this one out of the zone, and takes a couple of whacks off everything, and this is icing as it does not touch anything on the way down and gets past the goal line. So this draw coming right back in to the Black Bears offensive side. 7:41 left to go here in tonight's third period. It's a one-goal game, a one-shot affair. The difference maker right now is a Tyson Kirkby shorthanded goal that came at the 3:42 mark of this period. So Lester Brown asked to leave the circle as Pastica comes in to take the draw. Kirkby will win it back, but excellent read by Brown to take it away from the Black Bears stick right off the draw. Here come the Dashers trying to get over to a loose puck. Soloff could not hang on to it, and Thompson just able to chip it off the glass back out into the neutral zone. Dumped right back in, though, as the Dashers touch up. Emery throws it out in front of the net. Got to be careful with that. Look out. Binghamton dodges another bullet here. Austin Thompson 1-on-2. Gets partially past a hip check. Enough to get down to the loose puck behind the goal line in the top right corner of the rink. He goes against Cyril Nagurski, playing it around to the opposite side where Cam Clark was temporarily, but the Dashers again able to clear this out through the neutral zone. 7 minutes left to go here. Still plenty of time for either side to get some more goals here as we approach the stretch. 5 minutes here at the David S. Palmer Arena in Danville. That's what I was trying to say. Power move, trying to beat Egbert to the far side post. Excellent job by the Black Bears defense to get away with that one. Now Stubbs hits a man trailing the play, looking for the one-touch pass again. I think it was Kirkby who was still out there with the first line. Here comes Zinchenko the other way. 3-on-2. Stoicheski now stopping and starting, trying to center it up as he throws it into the mixer. It's intercepted by Bond. 1-on-2. Here comes Dakota. Michigan native will just reverse it, trying to get it down low. Gullo intercepts, and away come the Dashers the other way. Zinchenko, near side wall, could not get a shot off. Black Bears doing a good job defensively, taking away the angles. Here comes Steffen. He's got a lot of space. Comes flying in, tries to go top shelf, and misses on the short side. 5:55 left to go here. Fisher got behind the Black Bears defense. Don't know if they saw him coming. Gagnon, though, on side, throws it to the Blues paint. Still available, looking to see if Egbert reaches out and grabs it. He does, and I do see the referee bring the whistle to his mouth. He blows it, and now it'll be a stoppage. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Dashers. Good sequence right there for the Dashers. It all started with Trey Fisher getting behind the Black Bears defense on the near side of the ice, closest to our television side. So Gullo asked to leave the face-off circle as everybody shuffles around for the Dashers. Looks like they're going to send in Jawan Davis. Binghamton will also realign themselves, given the opportunity to match. Good face-off win by Josh Fletcher. He's able to play it off the wall as Caden Henry exits the zone with the puck. Her drop it back for Chris Mott. Dancing around with it now. Stone gets it down low, keeping the puck all the way away from Nolan Egbert as we approach our final media timeout of the night. Stone D-to-D with Bond. Throws it towards Chris Mott, looking for a redirect. Now Mott fires a wrist shot, sails wide. Henry to the rebound. Low angle, trying to bank it off the goaltender. Not going to happen this time as Rutherford gets his trapper mitt on top of it. And her hang on with 5:13 left to go. Offensive zone draw here for the Black Bears. Kirby will take it. They win it back to Clark. A nice touch pass from Thompson, but Clark's shot never got to Rutherford. Played around the wall in down low. Metien going to the opposite side with Nagurski. Dashers try to clear, cannot get it out. It's a one-goal game, under 5 minutes left to go here. And the David S. Palmer Arena. Soloff goes through the middle of the ice, trying to give it up for Jumanji. He lost control of it as Dan Stone introduced him to the plexiglass. Bond cutting in front of the own net. Somebody's lost a stick. And a shot is scored, and the game is tied. Binghamton could not get the puck out, and the Dashers made them pay for it. It's a tied game with 4:38 left to go at 3-3. And look out, folks. We have a whole new hockey game in this one. Oh, the Dashers grab the equalizer. Here, under 5 minutes left to go. Could not make out who it was. Going to wait for it to come through on the wire. They're going to say it's Nikolai Soloff from Jumanji and Brown. So that's 83 from 98 and 22 at 15-21. An even strength goal here. And now the Dashers are looking for more. Binghamton has had one lead here tonight. Gagnon on the backhand, looking to beat Egbert on the blocker's side. Swaychevsky now over to the rebound. Works a two-man game with Zinchenko. A penalty is coming up here as Binghamton touches the puck. Slashing is the call, and the Black Bears are going to be headed to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill when we come back. It's a 3-3 contest, and the Dashers are on the power play. It's gut check time here in Danville. Back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight. 15:49 time of the penalty. to Nick Poirier for slashing in the third period. Gut check time for the Black Bears as they have to kill off another Dashers power play. This penalty kill brought to you by our good friends over at the Northeastern Striping Corporation for all your paving and contract needs. Dashers are on their third power play of the night, looking to grab a late lead here against the Black Bears. This one is played around the wall. Gullo overskated it. Bond over to a loose puck. He cannot clear as Zinchenko holds it in at the top of the screen. Played back up to the line once again. Shot from distance is blocked. Black Bears have already scored short-handed in this period. It was Tyson Kirkby connecting with Austin Thompson doing that, but this play offsides as Kirkby was one-on-one in the offensive end. So first 22 seconds of this penalty are gone. And this will be a draw right in front of the penalty box door, top middle of your screen. Dan Stone lines up as a winger, and the Black Bears will just win it back to Dakota Bond. A lot of pressure from the Dashers, so Bond would just play it deep instead of trying to chew off some more time here on this power play. Black Bears won last night. Final score 6-2. Tonight, a better game from the Dashers. A lot less penalties in the contest as well. Binghamton's 1 for 4 on the man advantage. The Dashers are 0 for 2 now in their third. Minute 10 left to go here on the power play for the Dashers. Zinchenko run into a brick wall at the line. They're able to get the pass across. Egbert makes the save at the top of his crease as he sees the puck through traffic. Her hang on for no further play at 3:14 of the third period. Black Bears and Dashers will still meet again next Friday night, 7 p.m. at the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. That's in Binghamton, New York, of course. It'll wrap up this little 3-game mini-series, but it'll not be the last time that we see the Dashers this season. The Dashers are due back in New York later in 2025 for a one-night-only appearance. So now, Kabatayev running out of real estate as he was already falling down to the ice. He has to play it off to Solov. His pass is blocked, and Kirkby in a skate race with Mitien at the blue line. It does come out, so the Dashers have to touch up. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. Binghamton has 35 seconds left to go in the Nick Poirier minor for slashing. Mott doing a good job on the forecheck, forcing the Dashers to go back, and now Josh Fletcher gets upended, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty called here, and it looks like we could be going to 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Black Bears could end the game on the power play. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Kim Mitien guilty of an infraction against Josh Fletcher. That'll kill the remainder of the power play for the Dashers as they fall to 0 for 3. And with 17:26 gone in the period, the Dashers take a defensive zone penalty while they were on the power play. Going to make sure I get the correct ruling here on this one. I believe one of the teams have called timeout. Unfortunately, I cannot hear Devin right now. So it is holding. Thank you, Devin. Listening to his live stream as well as trying to manage my own at the same time. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 24 seconds. Nick Poirier will come out of the box, skate immediately over to the bench, and then there would be on a man advantage up until 10 seconds left in the third period. So that's a nice hustle from Josh Fletcher. Without Josh Fletcher's hustle, that play does not happen. It's not a penalty. So now 4-on-4. Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears. Kirkby's going to try to win it. Dashers are able to pull it back. And this is Weisblatt in his own end with the puck. Dashers have to be very careful in the own end with the puck as Binghamton has forced a couple of turnovers down there earlier tonight. 3-3 is where we stand here. Poirier's got less than 10 seconds left to go. Binghamton trying to move the puck to an open man right now as Poirier is about to come out of the box. There he goes. Comes immediately over to the bench as Brant Sherwood calls him over. Cam Clark will take a spot, and now the Black Bears are on the power play for the 5th time here tonight. Looking for a goal here to send everybody back home to Binghamton happy on the bus. Here comes C.J. Stubbs. He pushes it out wide as they try to cut in through the middle of the ice. Played back up to the line. The net comes off. And one of the players collided with the goaltender and the net. And looks like one of the trainers on the medical staff here for the Dashers is coming out onto the ice. Looks like it's Cam Clark shaking up a little bit as he's slow to get up after that big collision with 1:50 left to go here in the 3rd period. So while they're attending to Cam on the ice, let's do a quick little recap of how we got here. I'm going to make sure we get back to the game so you're not going to miss anything, but they're attending to Cam Clark down on the ice right now. The net has not been put back on its pegs. So this all started at 9:52 of the 1st period. Brandon Stoychevsky opened up the scoring for the Dashers to get up 1-0. Later on in the 1st period, it was Austin Thompson scoring his first goal of the night. It was coming at even strength. That tied the game up at 1. That's how we went to the locker room. Period number 2, it is Igor Kapatayev scoring to give the Dashers another 1-goal lead. This is their 2nd lead of the night. That happened at 6:26 of the 2nd period. Then, also in the 2nd period, about 9 minutes later, Cam Clark scored on the power play for the Black Bears, and hopefully Cam is able to get up on his own power. It looks like he is, and they are skating back out on the ice, so we're just going to go ahead and transition so we make sure that nobody misses anything. So Cam Clark tied the game at 2-2. That's where we went into the locker room, and then Tyson Kirkby, 3 minutes and 42 seconds into the 3rd period, scored a shorthanded goal after a beautiful pass from Austin Thompson. Able to open up the netminder, and Kirkby able to tap it in on the backside post. But that's not where the scoring stopped. Nikolai Solov tied the game at even strength at 15:21, and that's where we stand now, 3-3. Binghamton still on the power play with 1:10 left to go. Since Clark was injured on that play, they did the right thing, and they moved the puck out into the neutral zone, but Binghamton gets right back in, getting everybody set up. So Kirkby takes a high stick right there in the middle of your screen. We all saw it. Solov got away with that one. 45 seconds left to go here on the man advantage for the Black Bears. If nobody scores, then we are headed to 3-on-3 overtime. So Kirkby will settle it in the faceoff circle over to Bond. Bond fires, looking for a redirect, maybe down low. None provided. C.J. Stubbs now trying to play it to the open man. Dan Stone's camped out in front. Binghamton right now electing to go with 2 defensemen on the power play late here in the contest. 55 seconds left to go in the period. Fired from distance, Stubbs shot, save, rebound. It tried to clear. It stays in temporarily, but second opportunity is wiped on out of there. Here come the Black Bears, though, try to get another re-entry into the zone. Steffen now with the puck, brushes off one hit. Goes out wide, man is out of the box, shot from distance, punched away by Rutherford into the netting and out of play. So Binghamton does not score on the man advantage. They are 1 for 5. 31 seconds left to go. And it looks like I did my math wrong, adding up that last penalty, but that's no surprise. I took 1 math class in college, and I got through it with a B-. Took that final exam, though, without a calculator. Pretty impressive, only because I forgot it. 31 seconds left to go here, and Dashers will win the draw. They'll play it around the wall, as Zinchenko would just steer it out blindly on the backhand. They're going to say no icing, as it either touched something or they said the Black Bears took too long to get to it. Kabatayev got his stick tied up as he stole it away partially. Looks like the Black Bears are going to hold for the last opportunity. Bond tries to skate through. No quarter given by Stoychevsky. And folks, we are headed to sudden death overtime here at the David S. Palmer Arena. So it is 3-3 where we stand. We're going to take a quick timeout, get you ready for the Toyota RAV fourth period here on the road in Illinois. We'll be right back after this.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit RomanAcresVet.com for more information.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Did it one more time just for good measure and to make sure to keep you on your toes. Brooks Hill hanging out in the office. Bobby Gross located on my right here. Your left back home on YouTube, just off camera, watching us here in overtime. Don't worry, you're not missing anything yet. Dashers are not back from commercial. Binghamton and the Dashers are tied at 3, so the first person to get to 4 is going to win the contest. How this is going to work, it's a 5-minute overtime period, 3-on-3 hockey. If you score a goal, you win the game. Simple as that. If nobody scores after the conclusion of the 5 minutes, we will go to a best-of-3 rounds shootout, but more on that if we get there. So no more commercials. At least while the game is still on, we won't take a timeout in between the shootout. If we get there after the overtime period, this is the Toyota RAV fourth period. Go to your local Toyota dealer and ask them to test drive the all-new Toyota RAV4 today. So let's get the game back up on. There's everybody. Tyson Kirkby, Austin Thompson, and Dan Stone out for the Black Bears. Cam Clark looks to be okay. You can see him standing at the end of the bench right next to Connor McAnanamaw. Puck is dropped, and overtime is officially underway. A lot of open ice here, and the Black Bears looking for an opportunity. Shot punched away, and then a loose puck available. Kirkby able to poke it in around Rutherford, but stays away. Look out. Stone's going to come in. It's ahead. This play is onside. All alone. Egbert makes the save on the breakaway in overtime. How about that? Turnaround bid still available. Puck still in play. Egbert, snowman's outside of his crease to swallow up that loose puck. 2 great saves made by the Eggman. 36 seconds into overtime. Kabatayev denied on the breakaway, and then Stoichevsky couldn't get the rebound past Egbert. Wow. Take a breath. So face-off won by the Black Bears as they go up the ice with the puck. It's all about possession here in overtime. They cross over the line. Everybody's on sides. They drop it back for Steffen. Cuts in towards the middle of the ice. Shot absorbed by Rutherford. He thought about letting it go, but her hang on instead. A couple of good chances for both teams early here in the first 53 seconds of overtime. So Binghamton will line back up. Steffen in the face-off circle. He's paired up with C.J. Stubbs, Dakota Bond, the lone defenseman. Face-off is won by the Black Bears, and now Steffen comes in. This one fought off by Rutherford. Looks like it hit his shoulder, but maybe it also hit the iron as well. Stubbs cutting in from the hashes. Steffen whacking at it. Rutherford trying to locate it. It's still available behind the net. Rebound over to Stoichevsky. And now here come the Dashers, 2-on-2. Gagnon and Gullo skate in. Gagnon marked by Bond. A backhander detected by Egbert. Or maybe blocked by Bond. One or the other. The Black Bears have possession of it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds gone here in overtime. Next goal wins the game. And the Black Bears content to pull the puck behind their net. Take off a couple of seconds of the overtime period, but also allows the players to get their speeds up. As Anderson was sealed off into the wall, Binghamton will do the smart thing and retreat into their own end. This is Cam Clark with the puck. He went down late in the third period on the Black Bears power play, but look out, it's a takeaway. Now Soloff comes in all alone on the backhand. He sent it wide. Second breakaway of overtime for the Dashers, and Binghamton dodges that one as Soloff could not close the door on his shot attempt. Binghamton now will just pull it in behind their own net once again. Forwards changing. And now the breakout will commence. This is Jesse Anderson. Anderson will cross over the line. He's got a step on his defenders. Cut to the front of the net. Tries to go through the 5-hole. Rebound sent wide by Thompson. Rutherford maybe with a slight poke check to knock it away from Jesse Anderson. And then Thompson on the rebound sent it wide. Kirkby's shot absorbed, but then dropped, and the play is going to continue. This is going to be a 2-on-1 coming the other way. We approach 2 minutes. Plays onside. They're looking for Zinchenko on the far side. This one again goes wide, off the glass and out. 2-on-1 for the Black Bears. Thompson trying to find someone to pass it to. Doesn't like what he sees, so he's just going to get the puck deep. But look out, there's someone camped out all alone in front of Rutherford on the backhand. Kirkby denied by Rutherford. His best save of the night. Both teams getting no defender chances. Just the forward and the goaltender standing tall. 1:51 left to go here in overtime. Wow. Kyle Steffen lines up for the draw. Next goal wins the game. Both teams have had chances in overtime. Face-off is won by the Dashers. This is 2-on-2 opportunity. Davis tries to cut in through the middle of the ice, but Steffen steals him of the puck right away. Steffen has a step on Davis. He fires wide. Bond pinching in, but he has Stubbs covering defensively right now. Davis and Bond far side, and Bond telling his forward where to go. He was going to get back on the back check, so no need to worry. 1:20 left to go here in the Toyota RAV fourth period. Bond starts to make his way up the ice, now ahead for Steffen. He's out there with C.J. Stubbs as forward. Steffen all the way across. A little too hot to handle for Dakota Bond, but this one, I believe, hit a defender's stick and gets elevated out, or knocked down with a high stick, rather, I should say. So 65 seconds left to go. Black Bears will change. Dashers will do the same. And we are 65 seconds away from going to a shootout. Kirkby in the face-off circle. Tries to win it forward. Metienne will settle it down behind his own net with help from Rutherford. Dashers break it out of their own side. This is Stoichevsky. He goes cross-ice. He's trying to cut in towards the middle. Metienne hanging out at the offensive blue line. Dangerous spot to turn the puck over. They try to get it to Stoichevsky. Egbert out to play the puck. Could be a numbers rush for the Black Bears if they can corral it. They do. Here comes Thompson. He's with Anderson. Anderson back over to Thompson. Tipped in. They do it again. Black Bears win it in overtime. Kirkby, Anderson, and Thompson all connect. Thompson's second goal of the night. He started the scoring for the Black Bears, and he finishes it in Illinois here tonight. Black Bears win. Final score 4-3 in overtime. Gutsy win from the boys in white. Nolan Egbert stood on his head, made 3 excellent saves in overtime. The Dashers had their opportunities, but Binghamton comes from behind twice in that game by 1 goal, and they will skate away with the extra point. They're now up to 45 on the season. That is their 16th win of the year. We will take a timeout, come back. La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show, overtime edition, coming up right after these messages. Black Bears win. Final score 4-3.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
What a game. What a night. Black Bears win by a final score of 4-3. La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show located at 581 Harry L. Drive in Johnson City, New York. Perfect place to plan your next stay. For next weekend's home games, Friday night against the Dashers and Saturday night against the Rockers for Peanuts Holiday. Black Bears are also wearing their white jerseys on Friday night, so you are not going to want to miss it. So how about that? The upside down straw works, and the Black Bears win by a final score of 4-3 in overtime. Austin Thompson is the hero. It's an overtime goal at even strength. Assists go to Jesse Anderson and Tyson Kirkby. Anderson finishes with a 2-point night. Tyson Kirkby gets 3, and Austin Thompson a 4-point night for the kid from Leamington, Ontario. Binghamton was down twice in this game, 1-0 and 2-1. They tie it both times, and they take a lead in the third period, 3-2. However, the Dashers tie the game up late with an even-strength goal with under 5 minutes left to go. But Austin Thompson, with under a minute left to go in overtime, grabs the game-winning goal as the road team will skate out of Illinois with 5 of the available 6 points. Friendly reminder that since this game went to overtime, Binghamton only receives 2 points for an overtime victory, and the Dashers do receive 1 point for the overtime loss. So points split between the two sides today, but Binghamton gets the last laugh as they will have a happy, long bus ride back to Binghamton here today and into the early hours of Sunday morning. Final shots on goal tally, 17 in the third period. Let's track the overtime ones as well. Not going to believe this number, folks, but the Black Bears had 11 shots on goal in overtime for a game total of 58. Dashers had 15 in the third period, only had 4 in the extra frame game total of 41. Binghamton scores 1 goal in every period of tonight's contest. They finish with 4. The Dashers score 1 in every period, but overtime they finish with 3. Final tally on the power plays here tonight. Binghamton finishes 20%, 1 for 5 on the night, and the Dashers finish 0 for 3. They were not able to capitalize late on their power play to try to pull ahead in regulation, as the Black Bears did as well. Remember, we had that little 4-on-4 segment late in the contest. So let's take a look and see if we have the 3 stars of the night posted, and we do. So third star of the night from the Binghamton Black Bears, it is Tyson Kirkby with a goal and 2 assists on the night. Second star of the night goes to Brandon Stoichevsky from the hometown Dashers with 2 points. And your first star, no doubt about it, 2 goals and 2 assists for Austin Thompson, a 4-point night for the kid from Leamington, Ontario, as the Black Bears get the first and third star in tonight's contest. Stoichevsky gets the second star. Those are your Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the night. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody who helped us set up yesterday, because we left all the equipment up overnight. Little production television secret right there. You don't need to take it down if you're just going to use it the next day. So that is Trevor Potenziano, Bobby Gross, Cole Parenti, I believe, helped out on Thursday in some way or fashion. Alex Jones would have been here tonight, but unfortunately he had other obligations to go to as well. Big shout out to Bob Howard, who filled in last night. Did an excellent job on color commentary. Again, shout out to our good friend Jacqueline from the Black Bears, who was our stand-in, making sure we had the camera and the lighting working correctly. Unfortunately, tonight, under my supervision, the light busted live on the air, and that's why the screen froze for a little bit during that second intermission. Big shout out to Josh Williams, as always, making sure our commercials are up to date and ready to roll, and always thankful to be a part of the Black Bears organization. So for everybody with the Binghamton organization, we're signing off for the night. We'll talk to you on Friday night from the arena, 6:45, Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Dashers and Black Bears Part 3, but this time it's in Binghamton. Saturday night is Peanuts Holiday Christmas. You can always get your tickets at binghamtonblackbears.com. Thank you to you, everybody who stuck around through the ups and downs and technical difficulties of the broadcast tonight as well, and thank you for asking such thoughtful questions as well. Happy holidays from everybody at the Binghamton Black Bears.